Yeah. Welcome to Stephen the Game Podcast. This is your host, the most, Stephen Watts, right here. We got our co-host in the building, Cameron Simmons.
And pedicure.
Caden Cronin.
Like I said, I need a pedicure. And we also got a guest.
Some crustaceans.
We got a guest in the house, Ben Giada.
It's good.
Absolutely. I wanted to start off today talking about some entertainment and movies and TV. You know, I don't know what you guys are watching. You know, when in y'all's free time at the crib, but I've been watching. In the Dark on Netflix. It's a pretty solid TV show. Also, that Jeffrey Dahmer TV show.
Yeah, that Jeffrey Dahmer TV show is hard. That shit scares the
I
hell.
don't know if
It's also
hard.
the
It's just like
Well, no, as in like it's just like a really
The acting is good.
the
acting
acting is good.
What's his name, Evan Peters?
Good.
Was the actor's name Evan Peters?
Yeah, I think it is. He was in like some of the X-Men movies.
Yeah, he's in the X-Men movies and American Horror Story too.
Yeah, I like him a lot, and he scares the shit out of me. So
Yeah.
he's doing his job.
He was terrifying.
He's doing.
Honestly, like, if we're being honest, these type of shows, and they like playing it in the show, is like, it's the reason like these niggas do this shit. Like, it's part of the reason these niggas do this
They
shit.
do
Like,
it for that
it's
glory.
that infamy, that glory, like written history. Like, as bad as it is, like, see, they get fans, they get all that shit. And it's like
It
this.
keeps them almost alive in that way.
Yeah.
Like, dude's been dead, so it's like
It brings it back. So like,
right and.
I do get why people do not mess with it.
Right.
Yeah, they don't like glorifying.
And some of the victims' families like came out recently saying, "Oh, when I watched this, like it re-traumatized me." And
Okay.
why would you watch it?
Okay, so yeah.
Why would you
I'm
watch
gonna
it?
sit here, and that's the one thing. That's where I'm on two things. I'm like, one thing, when it comes to the argument, like realistically, we don't get a benefit of finding ways to socialize with these serial killers, right? Okay, that's on one hand. On the other hand, where it's the whole like, we should stop it because like the victims got re-traumatized. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop here. This is a very big world.
Right.
People get traumatized all sorts of ways.
Right.
We all have to find ways to keep it moving, and we do not get to be like, oh, well, this re-traumatized me in this way, so like we gotta stop
And
this.
it's a completely optional thing to watch. Like it's
That's what I'm saying.
completely
No one is
optional.
forcing you to do it. Like it'd be one thing if like it'd be present in your life, but someone making content that actually happened, that just happens to be traumatized.
Yeah.
Like sorry, yeah,
It's tough.
it's
It's
tough.
literally-
Like, it's tough. But like that's life, bro. It's tough.
But you know who they should have put instead of Evan Peters, dude?
I was gonna say.
They should
I
have
was
put
thinking-
Leo.
I was just thinking the same thing.
And recently,
Nah, ew.
Oh,
no.
bro,
Joseph Gordon-
Leo can play anything.
Yeah, he can, but
Bro, I was
anything.
gonna say, he can
no,
do anything.
he can play anything. But
He's one of the best villains in the past decade.
yeah, but it's too old. Like you said, bro, like, it's not a believable.
Bro,
like 46.
yeah, and in his most recent flicks, he had a little.
A young Leo, yeah,
100%.
like a young
No, I
Leo.
can agree with
Thing, I agree with that. But right now, I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt can do it. Like I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt can do anything. To be honest, bro.
Dude, I can't even remember the last movie that I saw him in, bro.
The guy like him with the dude they picked. looks
Robin?
Yeah, Justin. I'm gonna say Justin.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's not
Leo looks like
I mean, you
Leo.
can die. You can die, Joseph.
Not that Leo looks crazy, but I'm just saying this feel like
But
you're
you
a
don't
nigga.
even look like him, bro. Just a
Yeah.
blonde actor.
But-
Then, if that's the case, then you just get any blonde.
But that's what I'm saying, Joseph.
No,
you
that's
can
not
die.
the case, 'cause I don't look this
You can
way.
die. You can dye Joseph's hair, and he's got a skinny build. Like you can,
Yeah.
you can go that route.
That's 100%. I mean, I
Bro,
don't think
that's
that. I
not-
don't
if
think.
yeah, you can, bro. If you got a skinny, if you got makeup, you got a skinny dude. They just need the frame.
you can make
And
Brian
if
look
your
like
frame
him.
is right, you can make him look like that guy.
Bro, I don't know. I mean, when Leo gets a little bit unkept too, I mean,
Bro, that
There's
doesn't
no
even look
way.
like him, bro.
Leo-
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Leo
Leo's
has a
not
better
alone.
chance of looking like him.
Neither
No, that's
of
true.
them, neither
That's
of them
true.
look like him, bro.
No, I agree. Neither of them do, but like I said,
We're talking Hollywood though, bro.
right? We're talking Hollywood.
And-
Does,
I mean,
does
I
Will
think-
Smith look like Muhammad Ali? No, but like, did he play the nigga? Yeah.
And did he do it well?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
So that's the thing. I
I mean,
think
with him
it's all
bringing
about
up-
talent. I don't think it really does. Like, it doesn't really need to look like them all the way
Yeah,
for
it's
me
not.
to be 100%.
Honestly, he kills it. To be honest, I'm not gonna sit here. I feel like that would be taking credit away from his own acting by
Yeah.
throwing in other people right now. Which If
I
I
mean,
thought he was
he's
doing,
crazy.
there's people in the show that I think are bad actors. I'd probably say, like
Yeah, no,
the
100%.
mom, like the mom is not.
Yeah.
I'm not
Terrible, bro.
Terrible.
Well, it's just like too plain Jane
She's,
for me. It was just like
she's
crazy.
too frantic. Like,
She's like, bro, like,
Scared cat.
like, there's no way niggas was hiring you if you were just walking around this frantic. Like,
I haven't even seen them. I haven't seen all of it, but I really just don't care. I saw the first little episode and I was like, eh.
But it didn't.
You know why I
it didn't
like
get
it?
you on edge.
You wanna know why I like
It
it?
definitely did get me on edge.
It's not even-
Like, if-
I was over
I
there.
was like, bro, that shit.
I didn't know he was niggas. I didn't know he was killing. No one told me
He was
this nigga
killing-
was killing
he was
niggas. That's what.
killing-
That's
I'm
what
not
got
gonna lie.
me.
I never knew that about
I
Jeffrey Dahmer, that
never
it was
knew
because
that.
of-
No, no,
I never.
no.
I knew that the whole
I did
time.
not know
That's
that it
what
was
fucking
predominantly
watching
black.
But I'm not a
I
white
really didn't.
female. I don't search
Yeah.
serial killers
So was he
for my
gay?
free time.
Yeah. So was he
He
gay?
was?
Yeah.
Yes, he was gay. Yeah,
he was gay.
He
Yeah,
was
he
just in
killed
like Mad
17 men.
Island.
2 of them, the first 2 were white men named Steve. Tragically. Then I think the third one
Good thing you
was
said.
14-year-old
That's-
Latino
that's-
boy, and then the rest of them were all black men.
Then you just kill it.
Yeah, I really did not know. They didn't really. I guess they didn't really.
So
But
that's
can we
like
talk about
14
that?
of them were
But-
black out of the 17.
Most of them. But here, screw Dahmer. Let's talk about the dad. Let's get into, bruh. Fuck that.
swear.
Fuck that dad.
I swear, he was like, all right, you
Fuck
want to go
that dad.
pick up roadkill and dissect it? Like, who are you?
Like one, let's do
Like,
one thing if he was
I-
doing taxidermy.
I almost wanted I almost wanted to give him a
Like, you
pass.
don't even don't bring your developing child in, and you already know he's a little weird.
Yeah,
Like,
How old was
He desensitized him to death
swear, quick.
so quickly.
Quick.
But like, I almost wanted to give him a pass for that shit. Like, oh, maybe science, like trying to connect. Like, who am I to say if this
That's
is
what
what
I was saying. I was gonna pass on the science.
I was like,
remove this piece
yeah,
of the brain.
yeah. If you're not taking it into a violent ass, I can see it. I can see it.
Right.
But when the nigga is an adult and we are covering shit up now, and not only that, bro, but the nigga. Here's Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, I like that shit, man. Like, I'm basically jerking off to that shit. I like these niggas. Here comes that. He's insane. No. He's like, no, I'm aware of what, like, I could have stopped. I stopped. I'm compulsive.
Yeah, bro,
like,
see,
shit.
that's the thing,
And the
is
dad's
that-
like, no, he's insane. He's insane. I'm like, this dad
Well, even
is...
when he's like, when he was in prison, he like tried to become like a born again Christian and shit.
I believe
There's
that,
no, bro. You can. After that, there are some things that just there's a line that you can't go back across.
He's an irredeemable human.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get into religion.
That's not even religion for me. That's just as a
But
human.
right,
He,
literally,
as a
it's just
human,
that
he
act.
didn't try to. He showed no acts of contrition or no acts of action redemption. Like
Swear.
you decided when they're, oh, I want to do this. You can say whatever you
He
want.
wasn't asking for redemption.
No, that's
That's
not-
what he was doing for his soul and himself. That's
I
what
feel
he
you,
was
but your soul has been gone.
So now you say
It's
you
been
going to
gone.
heaven now because you tried. So
Right.
You made it
Right.
really, really mind blowing. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into.
No, that's totally fair.
But like I was talking about, like you brought up with Leo Bean, that could act.
well, right,
I
because
know
he
that-
always gets first dibs on everything.
That's
So
what
they
I'm
probably
saying.
did hit him. with
I
it.
don't know what Leo is, bro. And this is listen what you're saying, guys.
Exactly.
You know the cover
No,
on the
we're not saying-
Netflix series.
We're just saying that Leo gets first dibs on everything.
He gets first dibs on
And
anything.
so, like, if it was a project that he said that he wanted to do, if he
But-
wanted
he
to
did.
go down,
But- he did it.
But I'm
He
saying,
rolled it.
I don't know what Netflix project is Leo ever gonna say yes to.
No, that's actually true.
This is
That's a
Leo,
valid
nah,
point.
nah,
That's
nah,
he's
nah.
like, I'm bigger than
Yeah, he's
this.
like, they don't even shoot him those ideas, bro. He would fire.
definitely
He
shoot
would
him.
fire.
No, they would
They go straight in the trash
No,
can
no,
and spam.
no, yeah. His age. If someone brought that to him, like if he's on a boat with like his 20-year-old
I mean, what's
fucking.
that?
Listen. He's on a boat with his 20-year-old chick. He's like, bro, in whatever. Make up a country. It's not even called guava. Like he's at an island named after a fucking fruit, right? Like it's separate. He's over there. He's like, yo. Someone's calling you. There's this movie, bro. We got a brilliant idea. What is it? So it's a Netflix 10-episode series on Jeffrey.
Back to fucking 20-year-olds, bro.
You know that nigga has lost access to Leo. You lost your job. He said, "Get the why? He's looking around. Why the fuck that nigga got my name? If they give me an Oscar,
fires
get the
agent.
fuck
He's
out
not
of here.
Netflix.
Get the fuck. Yeah, like
No, that's 100%. I didn't even think about
You
that.
gotta think about like they're megalomaniacs. Like,
Yeah,
we're
no,
talking about egos.
100%. If it's not going to theaters and he's not able to get a little bit of cut that way, there's
Like if it ain't making $100 million or getting him an Oscar,
right.
I don't want to hear about it.
Legit.
Which is fair enough. Like you don't need it.
But Bale claimed that he gets first picks, and Bale said that he made a career off of movies that Leonardo rejected.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said. He
What
said
movies?
a lot. But I think that happens
They
a lot.
wanted Batman to be.
no. Let's not be crazy.
Okay, to be honest, they gave it to Ben Affleck, and
Ben Affleck is irredeemable.
but
Wait,
good.
which
But
one
no,
is? I gotta look at the Batman.
I would
So
say
which
if
one
you're
is-
pumping
Christian Bale's in the Batman Begins,
He's
the
the
Dark
trilogy.
Knight.
Christopher from Nolan
Right, it's
trilogy.
the
But
Nolan trilogy.
I think if you pump, this is way off topic, but if you pump Leonardo DiCaprio with some Marvel steroids for like 6 months,
That's not.
that
that's not
nigga
right.
is
They
Batman,
did that
bro.
one
That
Indian
fucking
dude so
dog.
big.
If he's,
Do you
bro,
know-
we're not
do you
talking
know
about
what
Marvel.
actor I'm
We're talking about a Marvel like regimen. Do you not remember the dude from fucking Silicon Valley, the Indian nigga?
Yes, bro, that's one-
Dude,
that's
come on,
literally-
dude, you
What,
the Indian
who?
nigga, the Indian nigga from Silicon Valley, right? He's a Marvel character with washboard ripped ab, but the level
swear,
of
bro.
juicing they get these
It's
niggas
all
on.
about Eternals.
Yes, he's in Eternal.
Which one of y'all?
That's a
The only Indian
No,
Marvel
I know
nigga
exactly,
know.
bro. I know
Yeah, thank you.
exactly who
Bro,
you're talking
we're
about.
talking
He was
Leo,
tiny, bro. He
like,
was tiny,
yeah.
and now he's got like
These
4 foot
straps,
long
bro, yeah, people-
shoulders.
It happened in 3 months too. I'm like, y'all, like,
Well, that's the thing. It's like the body transformations that they do for those actors.
Oh,
It's crazy.
They're not honest about it. If you want to talk about it, they're not honest about it. I'm not looking.
No, they're not.
they're all your favorite niggas are juicing. Do not come to me. Like they're all juicing. It's okay.
Facts.
They don't need to be clean for what they do, which is fine. It's not a sport. But if you believe that like they're what's happening, yeah, thank you. Like
He's
go
a-
in the gym, spend 8 hours in the gym a day, and you still won't look like that for another 3 years, bro.
Bro,
like
no way he looks like
This
this.
is
I swear to God, bro.
Let's see.
He walks around in tank tops now.
No.
Bro, this nigga.
Yeah.
3 months they did that in. So I'm telling you, Leo DiCaprio in that, and you throw him in a blacked out suit with a Ventador,
What
yeah.
else is he
Have him have a
playing?
body double. Do the
That's
body
actually
shit.
not a bad point. Just get him on the Marvels.
Just do Marvel.
I mean, I'm sure DC has something
Do you
similar.
remember Chris Pratt before?
Bro, and this,
Bro, he was fast.
this man is 44.
Who?
What?
Yes, this
See, bro, Juice.
That is
Juice.
crazy. That is crazy.
He's never had abs in his life. And at 44 years old, he became like a 4% body fat type.
I mean, yeah, if they were more open about it, I feel like
Yeah.
people would have less of a problem.
Man, cause the body was more.
Like that's why people grow up and look in the mirror and they're just like, damn, like what the fuck's wrong with me? It's like, no, you're just not on it. You're just not on it.
Yeah.
Think about the difference between like when we were in high school. Like if we were going to the gym and lifting, it was mostly for sports, right?
Right, it was
Like,
for
it was for sports, bro. So many of these kids now look like 13
For
want to be
the aesthetic,
bodybuilders,
bro.
because all they see is like they see these niggas with like a washboard. Like we talk about girls a lot, but like guys, like all you see movies like they have their yoked. Zac Efron,
Yo,
they're,
I mean,
bro,
they look great.
Like, and it's
They
weird. And but the thing is, the standards are so messed up. Where like you ask, like, there's like this weird poll where they ask these girls like, it was Zac Efron with a dad bod, and they're like, oh, we love dad bods. And then you see the picture, and it's a nigga with like a 4-pack of abs with like veins coming on his arms, and like that's what these women consider a dad bod.
Right.
So it's
A
like
warped perception
Yeah.
of what even a bad body's supposed to
exactly.
look like.
So like now these kids can only juice to look like the people they want to look like, because we're not telling them like like, and they sell these like fitness programs, or they're like
That's a real
that's
problem. Even
up.
on this website, I mean, the all the dudes who make like the Liver King and stuff like that, the people who make just money off of selling just almost lies, basically. You could call it a white lie, but
It's a lot.
it's a lie.
It's not the full truth.
Right, exactly.
You're like-
You're withholding a very important piece of why you look the way
Yeah,
you do.
bro.
And so that's just, I mean, and the best way to not get a body like that is by going to fast food. Am I right?
Right. Yeah, you have to definitely have.
But
a
everybody,
strict regimen.
everybody.
You gotta eat. They work hard. That's not what we're saying. Like
Right.
these people, like, but it's okay to be honest and say yes, you can work hard, but there's certain levels like they're working hard and doing this because that's what it takes to look like that.
Right.
Now, and
No,
then everyone's
100%.
honest about it, and like instead of lying, because now people are like, man, why don't I look like that kid? Like, and like you tell a kid The Rock is not clean, they get mad at you. Like, nah,
I swear. But
nah,
honestly,
bro,
that's
he's
part of the
so
charm.
clean,
That's
bro.
part of the charm for me
Yeah, it's
for
part of the
Dwayne.
character.
It's like that dude's big, unnaturally big, and that's part of the appeal for sure. I mean, like,
Yeah.
how many movies has he been real small in that I mean, the last one I can remember is that.
Like he's
It was,
bigger.
what was it?
Yeah,
you know that movie where he was the dad who was in the NFL and he
Oh,
got
the
Dodgers.
game player.
Yep,
Game
game.
Yeah,
plan.
the 2K too. He was
Like-
on the same size. He
I
was skinny.
forgot
That's
about
the
the game
skinniest he's
plan.
been.
That's the
He
last
wasn't
time
even
he
huge.
was
He was
like
like
even in
little.
that
He was like
role,
normal
bro.
size.
And then he got.
And then he just got the Rock big.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, literally
He's
the
like
Rock
50
big.
years old and he's
Yeah.
more cut than he's ever been.
You
in
asked
about what movies did Leo pass up for in that Christian Bale American Psycho?
Oh, he.
Leo passed up on American Psycho and Ford v
Okay,
Ferrari.
that
I like
that
that.
kind of would have been.
And
That
Ford
kind
v
of would have
Ferrari.
been back.
That would've been dirty.
Here's the thing, bro.
Yes.
Here's the problem. You can name any movie right now and be like, yo, Leo in this, be like, yeah.
Right, exactly.
It's like, bro, it's like, yeah.
Ford v Ferrari would have been cool,
Sorry.
bro, with Leo in it.
That's how. There's certain actors you feel like in any movie. That's how, for me, that's the mark of a great actor.
Just
I
like
tell you,
Samuel L. Jackson.
any
Samuel L.
movie,
Jackson's one of those
Hallmark.
actors
That's a
that you
Hallmark
can literally
trait.
plug and play.
Who
It's
play
a
like
hard
that.
trait.
Whatever I need you to do, you've got it.
And he's
you
like,
got
and
it.
I'm gonna give you a
Support
little bit
anything.
extra.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A little bit elder.
He's a
Like,
main guy, he's a
with
side
this-
guy.
like he's from
serious.
Star Wars to Pulp Fiction. I mean, the difference between
Django.
just those two,
I know,
Django.
Or he can do
but-
comedy, he can do
I think
serious.
him and
Bro, he was,
Tarantino
bro,
fucking
him
each
and The
other,
Rock,
bro.
they did that comedy movie, bro. I just saw a clip on Twitter where it was like,
actually really
bro, it
good. Oh,
was
yeah,
funny
yeah.
as fuck. And then they, bro, there's a clip of them jumping off a fucking building.
The other guys.
The other guy,
Yes.
yeah, and he's like, bro,
Yeah,
aim
yeah.
for the bushes, bro, aim for the bushes, bro. He's like,
was
right,
so
he's like,
funny.
right.
Bro,
That's a great
best
movie.
openings for a movie.
I swear to God, both of them, and they're over here. They're over here shooting out their car and
Literally.
like crashing into buses. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But what I was gonna say is, who y'all think might be who can outdo Leo? Like, we know you think of actors who are getting ridiculous
Ed
contracts.
Are we talking,
We're
like
talking
in
about
the
actors
future, or are we like talking like any era, like head to head?
head to head in the era, because I mean you can
That's
even
ahead any era.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's
that's
hard.
way different.
He
Like,
said that's hard.
So like we're talking full resume of actors. Like
yeah.
give me
Because,
your
like, I mean, like, okay, well, let me put it this way. Now you got Leo, who's probably like up to Robert Downey
Nicolas
Jr.
Cage, easy.
You got Robert Downey Jr. who's up there like making shit at Marvel, right? Leo's probably making like 50, 60 million every movie.
Are we talking about bands, bro? Or are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about bands.
Oh,
I'm talking
you're
about
talking bands. Oh, bro.
Probably Brad Pitt, right?
Bro, Robert Downey Jr., right?
Ooh.
That's what I said. That's,
No,
I mean,
no,
hella
no,
money
no.
off those
Well,
movies.
well, no, I
Robert Downey
agree.
Jr.
But Robert, here's the thing, Robert. Take away Marvel, I'm not gonna
Right.
Robert
No,
that back.
100%.
I'm not
Johnny
gonna
Depp.
Robert
But
that
he
back.
had-
No,
Johnny
no,
Depp.
He has,
Death, Pirates of the Caribbean.
but he's got a lot of misses. He's got a
Edward
lot of misses.
Scissorhands.
Yeah. Was he in the
He-
Chocolate
He was in,
Factory
yeah, the
too?
Willy Wonka
What's
series.
that?
Are we talking
Big
like
for a
in
movie.
are we talking the whole career right now?
I thought you were talking about acting, bro. You're
Nigga,
talking
that's an
about money.
actor.
No, but
No. He's talking band. But we're talking. That's box office. You're talking.
Yeah, like if
No,
you're
I'm
not
not-
like you're not an A-list actor and getting paid over. If you're not getting paid
No,
over $2
no,
million
yes, you
for
are.
a movie.
Daniel Day-Lewis is one of the best actors ever, but he don't get paid like
Tom
he
Hardy.
want to.
Tom Hardy.
You said Dan.
That's my nigga.
That, bro,
That's
is one of the
my
most underrated
nigga.
actors
Tom
in
Hardy.
Hollywood.
That's my.
That's
the
every
okay,
time.
every
You
movie
He brings an energy.
You trying to say Daniel Day-Lewis isn't an A-list actor?
I said he is an A-list actor and he doesn't make 50, 60 million a
He doesn't.
movie.
He definitely
That's what I
doesn't.
said. You said every A-list actor makes 50, 60. I said no. There's A-list actors that don't.
Right.
Like Daniel Day-Lewis.
100%.
He does it simply for the
He
art.
makes $8 million per movie.
That's-
Okay,
that's-
$8
that's what I'm
million.
saying.
That's
That's
two-
nothing.
That's $2 million less than what I just said. I said 10, nigga. I said
Okay.
I said eight. I said
Oh, you
A-list.
said 10.
Yes, nigga. You should listen.
Dude, there's
I
a lot
said-
of- there's a lot of
Did I not
shit.
say 10? I literally said A-list actors say.
Let us know if he said 10.
That's what
Let
I'm
us know
saying.
if he said
Let me
10.
know.
Alright,
In the comments.
always came to the point.
I said, all right, you? No?
Regardless, for me, 10 million is not an A-list actor. There's a lot of ass actors.
Yeah,
that are
I'm there's like a certain, there's like an S tier
That's
of
what-
actors.
Yeah,
That-
and
that-
that's
that-
where there's a 50 million is coming from.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That-
like
what we
Samuel
talking about.
Jackson,
That's
like
what-
John.
But I just said A-list, and Daniel Day-Lewis is not S tier. He's A tier.
He's A tier.
Exactly.
But he's but here's our point.
Morgan
We're talking.
Freeman,
If we're
I'm sure,
talking,
every
but
time he
but
comes
but
through.
if you're saying acting in general, he is S tier because other actors consider him S tier, and his work is S tier. He just chooses. He just chooses. He could be S tier. So that's what we're saying. It's a complicated argument because then we're saying,
Yeah, because
are we talking money or are we talking
roles?
the whole
right,
thing?
Right, some dudes do take roles
I don't
that
know.
are
I mean,
low cut
dude,
that they like to
that's,
see.
in
Just
my
like
opinion,
before.
when I look at his catalog, I got 5 movies that I say that are really
Gangs of
stellar.
New York.
Stellar. But Leo's in that shit. Leonardo
Who
was
you
in
talking
that
about? Who you
shit.
talking
Oh,
about?
you're 100%.
Like that's what I'm saying. That,
No, but who you talking about?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, I'm not.
There will be
Leo.
Blood, Phantom Thread, Gangs of New York, Last of the
Yeah,
Mohicans,
yeah.
and Lincoln. You got 5 movies.
No,
What makes
I'm-
you S tier when you got 5 movies? Niggas
You
S
got
tier.
more than
no,
five.
no.
No, you don't let, bro. I don't even know his whole
Catalog,
No, listen,
bro.
no. But that's what I'm saying. You don't know his catalog like that because I don't know his catalog like that. But every actor friend I know will talk about Daniel Day-Lewis like he's Jordan, nigga.
Right.
Like so, like about movies that we ain't watched.
They do say that he's nice like that, but then
let
they
me
don't
finish.
argue when there's Leo, Robert, Denzel Washington.
Yeah,
who are
Denzel's
doing-
one of those
Who are
guys.
doing, who are S tier and doing
Samuel
every time.
Jackson.
Who have 15 plus movies
Right,
that
and you
are
could just
excellent.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
there's more
what-
box office. I agree,
I do
but I
think
think, but I'm saying those are. It's a choice sometimes for guys. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And
and
you-
some directors
depends
like
on the
buddy
guy.
up real
Yeah.
tight with certain actors and
That's
give
And
true.
them-
some dude gets a
That's
series,
true.
bro.
That's
Some
true,
dude gets
but what
8
I'm saying
movies
is
off
Daniel
the contract.
Day-Lewis is looked up to with all these actors, and his contract is about how much his movie grossed. If his acting was that good, that means he would have more movies grossing more money. People
That's
are going to go see
wrong.
that.
That's so wrong.
That's not wrong.
Lincoln was
No,
fantastic.
the
Lincoln
quality.
was good as
no,
fuck.
Lincoln was
listen,
fantastic.
Lincoln
Right,
was good.
I
but
should see
Steve,
drawn back and go see his
Steve, but that's so simplistic to say. If his acting was better, his movies would gross more. Movies making the gross is not based off the quality of acting.
Right.
Because the
It's
highest grossing movies every year are not the best acting movies, and that's a fact.
That
And
is
so,
true, too.
So it
That's why
depends. So if you are
there's a
choosing,
name with it.
but so if you're choosing, if your project is an indie project and you're looking to win awards and and it's popular amongst those people, those are popular to us because people
No,
don't like
100%.
to
There's whole classics and stuff
yeah,
that,
so
like,
you can't just
do
say
well with-
popularity. He would be more because when he does, because I can make the argument when he does get something with a big budget, every fucking time it hits, like he doesn't miss. So like I could really say he could have 30 fucking
No,
hits.
that's a valid point.
Yeah, look,
If
every time you give him money,
yes, if
he's
every time
coming to
you go
you.
into a
Every
studio
time.
and it's a big budget film,
Yeah,
and
he
you
don't
take- and
miss.
you just destroy.
He
You're just
destroys
you're-
everything. There's no bad movie with him.
and you're getting nominated for things.
He has.
Yeah, I mean,
he
he-
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah.
nominations.
That's huge.
I know, but he's
That's
I'm
huge.
just saying, nigga.
That's huge. That's not that is huge.
Leo guy.
He's won 2 Golden Globes, 2.
Come on, bro. That's
bro.
that's
It really
certified.
does.
And the Screen Actors Guild
That's-
voted him 3 times.
That's certified, bro.
That
Niggas
would-
would die for that. Like, this
Exactly.
niggas would die for that, bro.
But you guys also, you gotta realize this nigga's also 65 years old. So like this nigga has
he's
20
old.
years
He's old.
on Leo.
That's fine.
But in Leo,
No,
in
Leo's
Leo,
gonna get him.
in Leo's gonna get him.
Leo's better, bro.
Leo's already been
Leo's like
nominated.
one of one. You're talking about
Right,
you're
it's
talking
Leo,
LeBron
bro.
James. You're talking about
Nah,
When
LeBron.
you go by one name,
Yeah.
when you go by one name, you've made it.
Yeah,
You go by
Leo
one
is
name.
that dude. No one is. We know Leo is that dude, bro. No one is saying Leo's not that dude.
Don't
That's
bring
not what we're
RDJ
saying.
in this because RDJ has won all these stuff because of Marvel.
It's Marvel.
It's actually
I
insane
no,
that he got
no
banned.
actors are looking up.
That's insane. He got nominated for an Oscar for Tropic Thunder.
Here,
Bro, that movie's funny as fuck.
I'll say this.
Insane. That's fucking
Robert-
Dude, I'm
It's
Robert-
such a good movie. I watched
Robert
it
is-
like semi-recently, and I was like, man, this aged perfectly.
Yeah,
What?
it's-
It's so funny.
It's like
You
not
couldn't
perfect,
release
yeah,
it right now. You
No,
couldn't
like,
release it right now.
It's like the perfect.
It's like the
balance.
most unperfect.
Yeah.
He literally did blackface and we didn't know it.
No,
We knew it.
everybody knew
We
that.
knew
Everybody
we
knew
didn't
that.
know it. Nigga, no one
I
told
didn't know what I was
you.
doing.
Use your eyes.
I didn't know until that shit came off.
Nigga, they didn't even do it right. You can see it.
Yeah, no, he's like,
You
he
can
sweats,
see it.
he
Yeah.
sweats really bad. Like halfway through the movie, you can see like his skin.
We talking about?
Training Day.
Denzel.
Oh, Denzel been shysted. Denzel, for me, Denzel kills. If we're being honest, Denzel's my nigga. Number one.
I don't know how-
If we're doing, you know
I
how
don't know
Denzel.
if Nine doesn't win or Malcolm X doesn't win.
Hey, if you're doing all time draft.
Covering controversial
Hey,
things.
this the way you gotta do it, bro. If you got to draft all
Most of
time,
them just
who you
bad
taking
shit,
as your
bro.
pick?
Okay.
That's what
actors,
like a team?
Actors,
So
we're
just-
just no,
like a
just-
yeah, you're-
just-
we're
just
going
for
round,
round.
but like your first round pick. Like we're going
Oh,
first
oh,
round.
my first
Ooh,
round.
your first
Samuel
round
Jackson.
acting.
I have to go Samuel
You
Jackson.
get his whole filmography, and then you get to make 10 movies with him.
Samuel L. Jackson. Easy.
What-
Because he can do
whatever
anything.
type
He
of
can
movie you
literally
want.
do anything.
All right, Samuel. And then you could do it based off of what you want, though. So if you want to get the most money, you can pick that's going to be Steve. If you want the most awards, you can pick a whole different set of niggas.
No, I
So like, that's what it is. So like,
I'm gonna
really
get a lot of hate for this.
So who's your?
I
But that's-
actually-
think about it. It's your number one all time. You cannot take this
I'm
back.
gonna look up some
This
real
is your
quick.
actor. This is your
This
like
is your
your
guy.
This is your dude. This is the one you ride with. That
Well,
guy.
who's your ride or die?
Who's your ride or die,
Number
like,
one actor.
You gotta
Like,
make
you're
his
taking
argument
first
for the
round
GOAT.
pick.
You got to make one
Denzel,
argument.
I would argue he's the GOAT, but I would
Okay.
probably pick Brad Pitt just for the sake
Brad
of
Pitt.
argument.
He's a great leading man.
That's I'm not
great
gonna
leading
play.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, what can
that's
you say?
money. You're a box office nigga, and that's a
I've
box office
actually
guy.
really enjoyed
And
him
he's
as like
also can do
Fight Club is amazing.
Fight
Bro.
Club.
So good. He's a great actor. He is a great actor.
Oh,
He's a
Mr.
great
and
actor.
Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Bro.
Nigga.
Yeah,
no,
100%.
bro. That
To be,
shit-
I'm not gonna lie. I like Angelina though more than Brad.
Oh,
Well,
did she,
acting,
didn't she
acting
like
wise.
step away a little bit?
Did
from
she
that?
did? Dude, when she came back, she dropped Salt, bro.
She came back. She dropped salt. It's so great, bro. I was like, what is happening?
The jealousy of women when you mention Angelina Jolie.
The what?
I said the jealousy that some girls
Oh, yeah,
mention
but-
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, bro. I mean, she's a whole
She's her own thing.
different.
Yeah.
She got
She,
glass.
she started the trend of adopting brown skinned children in Hollywood.
She totally did.
She did, bro.
The Pits-
Before the Pits, nigga, there was no random black babies in Hollywood. Like now, there's a designer baby,
No,
like
it's
from
more
each
than
country.
just
Like let's
Hollywood,
select
bro.
from
That was
Africa,
like
Asia.
that was like a nationwide trend for suburban.
Bro, yeah, it was like let's get one from Laos, let's get
They're
one
like
from
Angelina Jolie's
Cambodia.
doing it. It's
Like,
like,
literally, bro.
Shit, what?
Yo, you capping if you don't think like hundreds of thousands of babies got adopted because of Angelina Jolie.
right. That's a real. That's a real.
That's a real fact.
That's a real.
That's a real fact.
She said, "All right."
Look up the numbers before and after. I guarantee
I swear there
you.
was a spike. There's definitely a spike.
Every time I went to the fucking store, I just saw the magazines.
This was on Twitter, bro. It was National Enquirer people. It's just Angelina with 8 children.
I was about to say, they were the first. They were the first.
They were adding one.
John and Kate plus 8. They had 8
Bruh.
before everybody had
They were
8.
They started to add kids that were actually in war-torn countries, like a war broke
They
out in
looked up-
Sudan.
they looked
So they're
up the
like,
most
here's the
war-torn
Sudanese. They didn't like, it was like, bro, bitch, that
Jesus.
war started a month ago.
They had the shop on retainer. They were having children on retainer.
Well, and then they
like.
like broke. The Pits like broke up because apparently Brad is a bit of a drunk a little bit.
Bro,
So,
he's an A-list celebrity. Yes,
He
he's
can
a
do it
drug
on
problem.
He
He's an S. He's an S-list anything. He's fucked up in the head.
right, I swear to God.
Why do you think they make good art? I'm gonna let you know if the person you're listening, watching to, or watching play a sport is mentally healthy, they're not good at their sport or their
I
thing.
swear.
If they're
I mean,
unbalanced,
you just saw Ronaldo recently.
No, yeah,
Ronaldo, he
no.
lost it. He slapped the phone out of the fan's hand. It was like
For
so.
what?
He just was mad.
Here's the thing.
He's just mad.
This happens more than
He
you think.
slapped the phone out of a kid's hand.
A child.
but here's the thing.
A child.
But Jordan did the same shit. Don't give me this. Shut the fuck up. Don't give me Don't you fucking get mad. Don't you fucking. This is the same reason we love these niggas. Now, let me rant on this, bro. Let me rant on this. These niggas, bro. Okay, why do you think they're so successful? They're sociopaths. Watch any Jordan doc, watch any LeBron doc, watch any Messi, Ronaldo. Do you think you get to winning that much by being okay up here? Jordan was making
You're on the
up.
extreme,
He
bro.
was making up whole conversations.
Yes.
He
He
said, yeah, he said that nigga told me, I couldn't score on the nigga. Nigga's like, I never said anything. Jordan is sitting there like, yeah, no, I made up a whole thing. I was thinking about him every day before I went to bed. I was thinking about I planned out when he
How that
lived.
nigga called me on my phone.
I said, Kobe would be like, yeah, he found out I got married this week. And he'd be like, yeah, happy wedding. Name the sister, fucking wife's sister's name right in my ear. Bro, they're
They're
sociopaths.
crazy, bro. Those type of
They're
competitors,
winners.
they're on another
They're
level.
on another, that's
They're
why
just-
they separate. Because in a field of ultra winners,
LeBron doesn't have
ultra
that.
win.
LeBron doesn't have
Saying
that.
that's what
LeBron does not
No,
have
but here's the thing.
He's
that's
only.
what. But here's the. But that's the thing. It's a different thing. But it's different in the same. Cause not every single person is a sociopath killer. They're sociopaths in different ways. Messi and LeBron are sociopaths, bro. Right. The amount of fucking. Do you know the amount of detail they do? LeBron can run every set. LeBron can run every set since he's been in the fucking league. This team. Every time you see him, screen here, screen here, screen here, screen here.
You're time and time again.
This is not.
And the amount of money he spends on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
You have to literally be meticulous in your thought about that.
Cool.
shit.
And they know when they walk in the game, unlike every other athlete, they go like this. Watch LeBron, watch Messi. They stay there, they analyze to the first play. Analyze. By the end of the game, they go, dude, they were running shit. I didn't know. Ask any player, the ball was right in my foot. Like, these are sociopaths. They're not.
consistently,
on a different-
LeBron,
it's
he's
different levels.
It's different levels. But like, do
Yeah,
not get
no.
it twisted. They're not normal. And
At
if
the
you're
root,
normal,
at the
the
root.
root, they're not okay.
They're not
Unhinged.
okay.
Consistently,
It's okay.
they teams that play LeBron, they're always like, "Yo, this we have to change up our set or
Yeah.
make plays."
Yeah. As soon as he subs in, game plan change.
When other coaches are saying this is the smartest nigga in the league, like he's smarter than the other coaches, like that's not an accident. Like these 3-1, bro, we talk about 3-1 comeback against the Warriors in their building, 73-19.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the top five? Who's the top five in the NBA who you think is going to be able to be that next generation? So people who might have that mindset that you're talking about.
I
Go
think
ahead.
we each go 5, yeah.
John Morant,
Ja.
Tatum,
Yep.
Luka, what's the boy on the Rockets?
Jalen Green.
Yeah,
Jalen
Jalen
Green.
Green.
Giving him that?
Yeah, he's
You're saying
like-
top 5. I'm saying you're
So
saying
let him say 5.
that's
before
what
I-
Yeah. Jalen Green, and then this last one is really a tough one because I like Anthony Edwards, what he's doing on
Okay.
the Timberwolves, but
way over Jalen.
but
This nigga didn't say Giannis.
yeah,
Well, I was like,
yeah.
Right. You're missing one
I
big.
said, we're saying the next 10 years.
Over the next 5. Let's just
No,
say.
no, no, I said 10.
All right,
I
we'll
said
do
10.
10.
Bro,
Next
Giannis
year.
is 28, bro. What
26.
you mean? He's 27 right now. His birthday is December 6th. He'll be 28.
That's 7 years of prime.
Bro,
I'm taking
come on
it.
now.
I'm still.
What was LeBron doing at 28, bro?
You said we talking about psychos?
He said usher in. Everybody I named was under 20.
No, that's fine.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
is fine. This is fine.
That's
This is-
15
Okay.
years.
But no, in this, we're all competing in the league in this. Like, this is like you're competing. Let's say you're competing with us.
I take out.
So that's
If
your
it's-
5.
If it was 5 years from now,
No, no,
but it's
no.
just 15 years, then that's
No,
just
we're calling it
making
10.
for
We're calling it
15
10.
years.
We're calling it 10. We said
Call it
10.
10 years.
We're calling it 10. It
10
splits the
years.
difference.
Giannis, I'm gonna give you a good 10 now.
That's fine. That's not
that's
your
fair.
5. That's
Bro,
fine.
what,
That's fine.
37?
No,
Him doing the things he's
Just
doing
let
at
it go.
37?
Let it go.
He said,
Let him have Jalen Green ahead of Giannis.
No!
Let him have Jalen Green ahead of Giannis for the next 10 years.
You say for
Next
10
10
years.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. I'm still
Giannis
tasting
is that guy
Giannis.
for his team. Jalen is that guy for his team.
Okay.
But what
Okay,
I'm
if that's your
saying,
opinion.
but what I'm saying is that
I'm
Giannis
arguing.
might be doing at a better level right now. But y'all saying for the next 10 years what I'm at. And so like I'm like in 10 years Giannis will be 38.
I'm saying 10
And
years
he's
from
still
now.
going to be balling.
I'm
That's
saying
the
that.
thing.
I'm saying 10 years
That's
from
where
now.
I'm at. That's where I'm
Like,
at.
bro, his game is going to transition to just one of the most boring sets of basketball.
And he's
we've
just
seen
gonna
in a
go
while.
But he's so good.
He's
gonna be so skilled by
But
that.
his measurements, you can't.
You can't.
You
Bro,
can't
dude.
have those measurements.
It's not that he's gonna be 38 stand up.
But
Wait,
Kaden,
who's my
here's the
fifth?
thing.
Who's
You know,
my
like,
fifth?
look at
Who
what
did I say for my fifth?
his comp is wrong, bro. Because think about it.
Look at the amount of skill he's been building up year
Yeah, year and year.
Who's
And his
my
shot's
fifth?
getting better, so it's like,
Who's my fifth?
as you're getting older.
You said Jalen Green, and then give me a fifth one.
No, you said the dude on the Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I said I like Anthony
Okay.
Edwards,
All
but
right,
I'll still
give
be
me-
thinking
give us a
15
fifth.
years.
Give it
Then I'll
us
just
a
say
fifth.
Giannis
Stop
for my
arguing
fifth
that.
then.
All right,
because-
he's still on Giannis.
because
Yeah,
because
now
if
he's
you're
taking
saying
Giannis.
10
That's
years,
fine.
if you're doing 10 years, then I mean it's
You have
reasonable.
7 years, yeah. Something.
I was gonna say I say he'll be good,
At least.
excellent for 7
I
years.
think
All right,
he'll
all
be
right,
good
all
for
right.
10.
I
see
got
what
my
you-
5, and this is
let
going to
me
be
finish.
uncontroversial. This is going to be
That's
Giannis, Ayton, Doncic.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
hell no.
hold on,
Hell
wait a
no.
minute. Hold on, wait a
The
minute.
game's
This nigga
getting
smoking
big
crack.
again. The
I
game's
know,
getting
but he
big
ain't
again.
it. But he ain't it. He ain't got a shot. That's why.
That doesn't matter.
It does.
It
Jokic
doesn't.
got a
Yeah.
shot.
Wait.
Hey,
Jokic
if
got
any-
a shot.
But
If
how old
any-
is Jokic, though?
If any NBA
Same
players
age as
watching
Jokic.
this, I'm so sorry that they just nigga put 8 in the nigga.
Anyway, I wouldn't.
Sorry.
I wouldn't put. You said this is gonna be.
I wouldn't put him in my 5 biggest.
Okay,
He wouldn't
be my Phoenix Suns starting five, bro.
Aiden's 3 years younger than Jokic, but you might as well. If you gonna go with,
he's averaging 17 and 10.
but if you gonna go with Giannis, who's 27,
Top
you
five.
might as
No,
well go with Jokic, who's 27.
Okay, let him finish the five. Yo, let him finish the five.
They're the same age. Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis are all the same age. But I'm saying,
like
Embiid
Embiid.
better than
but if you're saying Giannis at 27, you might as well say Jokic at 27.
Steve, let him
is what
finish
I'm
the
saying.
five. Hey,
Because
Steve.
Jokic is doing the same thing. Giannis
No.
is.
Okay.
He
Let
just-
him run
Jokic is
that
not doing
Don't let me
bro.
do this.
Two
Back to
MVPs.
back.
Guys,
He
hey, we get time to
shouldn't
leave.
even won that
I want
shit,
to hear the
bro.
five. Because we still got to go through our five.
All right, so we
How
got
many defensive
we
players
got
do you
Devin,
have?
we got Devin Booker, we got Giannis, we got Ayton, we got Doncic, and then if Jokic is that age, then I'm throwing Jokic in
I
there
would throw
too.
Jokic in there. I take 8.
That's a hard ass.
I understand.
You're not scoring on that top five.
That's a terrible score. I can't be the same. I'm saving my thoughts for the end. I will give you every fact.
Give me-
I'll
give
give
me-
you.
Giannis,
got facts.
Giannis Luka is definitely in there. I
Right.
guess I would throw. I do like Jason Tatum.
Okay.
I like
Tatum's Tatum's smooth.
Jason
All right,
Tatum's over Booker.
Tatum's nice.
Tatum way over Booker, but he ain't in there.
What?
Still Tatum. But Booker is soft like butter, nigga. I would bully that nigga.
Booker just
That
he be
nigga-
too
that
like I
nigga-
don't know.
Niggas
Y'all
thought
just
that
don't
he
like
had
this
that.
getting out.
No, niggas thought that they had
bitch
that
made.
mama mentality.
He's
Yeah, he's
bitch
like that,
made.
bro.
Yeah,
He's like that.
I pull up his stat.
I would say Tatum's like
27.
that.
I saw
can't-
27.
Devin
I don't
Booker's
know.
bitch made.
Another
nigga.
3. I guess the Victor nigga. Y'all been keep track of
Wembanyama,
him.
yeah.
Wembanyama, he's gonna be
Bro.
like that, bro.
What's so controversial about it?
Nah, he's like
Let him finish his five. Let him finish his
My
five.
bad, my
I
bad.
guess
Okay,
I'll-
we get to it at the end.
I guess
Debate at the end.
I'll put Booker in there. I'll put Booker in there.
Now that's what I'm talking
I don't know.
about.
I just don't know. I don't know who
I
else.
got you.
I don't know who else I'm gonna put in there because
Steve, I thought you were
See, I think
Actually, you know what? I'm
Best
gonna switch Booker out.
They
I'm
saved you.
gonna switch Booker out.
nobody put Ja Morant.
No,
No, that's what I'm
John's in
saying.
Memphis, bro.
I'm gonna put in.
Bigger
I am gonna
market.
put in. I am
Hey,
gonna
no,
put in
okay,
John
so-
Morant. I'm gonna
He's in
switch.
Memphis.
I'm gonna switch.
He was
I'm gonna
coming.
put in John Morant just because I'm either
Switch
gonna put
for
in.
Ja.
I'm either gonna switch for
special,
Ja or I'm
bro.
gonna switch for damn, what's the other nigga's name, bro? I forget. Come back to me.
What team?
All right. I'm gonna give you is Luka 100%.
Yeah,
easy.
100%.
Trey wouldn't be bad.
Ja 100%. Trey 100%. So really, I gotta think.
You got 3 guards.
So I got
points.
no. I got Giannis. I
That's
got
4.
Giannis, Luka, Trey,
And Ja.
and Ja. So I need another big Anthony Edwards. That's 5.
That's
Anthony Edwards on the Tim.
But Anthony
like
Edwards
that.
is the Tims haven't been like that ever, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Even
He's
with
special.
even with good talent, bro.
He's special
like,
too.
talk to the players that play.
That's
against
why I said
Anthony Edwards.
Jalen Green though,
The nigga
because
for-
Jalen
Jalen
Green
Green
be
and
talking
Edwards
his
killing
shit
it.
to Anthony Edwards and Kate Cunningham
Bro,
specifically.
Anthony Edwards play like Dwayne Wade do, bro. He is up. He is.
Jalen Green playing like motherfucking low key, like your
I
own
feel like
team.
I low-key feel like I'm forgetting somebody. If
Jalen
I'm
Green low key playing like your boy.
We're definitely probably gonna.
I'm forgetting somebody.
No,
Yeah,
y'all-
bro.
niggas
Y'all are
forgetting a
tripping.
lot.
Y'all are tripping.
I'm missing on somebody. I do like Wembanyama. Wembanyama year one gonna be better than 8
You're
ever
forgetting the
was.
new niggas. That I said Zion, didn't I?
I get that.
Did
Yeah,
I say
y'all, y'all are
that?
big time tripping with that
Get
Anthony
that.
Edwards pick.
Nah,
I'll
he's
take
You, if you, in any world
About to
where
have
you
an
have,
aneurysm.
in any world where you have DeAndre Ayton over Anthony Edwards, find
I will
five
say
niggas,
that. I
find
will say
five
that.
niggas in the world that will agree with
I
you
will
on
say
that,
that.
and I'll give you
I
$1,000.
will say that. We could do
I
a
will
2K22 draft, right? Or 2K23
right now.
draft right now, and I
Bro.
promise you, simulated with CPUs all the
Ain't
way
bro,
through.
ain't
He's
going-
not going first round, but Anthony Edwards.
Ain't bro, Ayton is a bust, nigga. Trey and Luka came in this draft, nigga.
17 and 10 is a
But he-
bust.
How many?
Is he top? Is he top? Is he top? Who was he chosen over? Who was he chosen over?
Bro.
Who was he chosen
Okay,
over?
let me.
Name the names and tell me. I'll tell you if it was a bust. If with the number one pick,
draft year?
I'll tell you if you wasted your number one pick by taking a DA that year with the names that you named. I will let you know. Because just name them. Just name them.
DeAndre Ayton's draft class, 2018
Who's
draft
after?
class.
All right, let's see.
Number 1 was Ayton. Number 2 was Bagley. Number 3, Luka.
Take
Okay,
him.
so he was
keep
a
going. Keep
foreigner.
going.
He's a foreigner.
No,
Jared
Jackson. Take
He's
him.
damn near just as good as
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. He's better.
I'm
He's better.
not
Trey
arguing
Young.
Doncic's worth,
Got
but he
him,
was
got
a
him.
foreigner.
Trey Young's
That's
got
why
him.
he dropped.
I'll take Aiden over Bamba.
Easy.
I'll take Aiden over Wendell Carter
Colin
just because of the
Sexton
height.
would be a tough
Colin
pick.
Sexton, I'm taking Colin
I'll
Sexton.
take-
So there's 4 niggas in the top 10.
I like
So there's
He can do that. That nigga like
So
that.
what y'all talking about? There's 4
Don't
niggas
say
in the
damn
top
near. There
10.
might even be more.
y'all are
Shy.
I'm taking Shy over Aiden.
Nigga,
I'm taking Shy
Dante
over
Chico was in that class too.
He's the best player.
Nigga,
Bro.
bro,
I like that white boy.
You're the best player on your team. You at least gotta give
that's a top
respect.
class, bro.
He's
He's
better.
the third best.
No,
player.
he's better than Aiden.
He's better than Aiden, bro. He's
Nigga,
better.
if you add
Monty Williams benched the nigga, bro. You see him?
Bro.
He benched the nigga. You're telling me this nigga got benched on a team that didn't even make the finals? Is top
I don't get
For the
bitched.
next
I'll tell you that, bro.
All right,
Well,
but Shy's not
they
getting
tried
benched 'cause
trading
he's playing
him.
in Oklahoma.
He has to fuck. He has to play.
Literally.
And when D. Aiden was playing with the Suns before Chris Paul got there, he ain't never make the playoffs.
Trade Luka Arsh.
So was Sean.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, touche.
Well, you just like Aiden. I don't know why you. Aiden not the nigga to die on.
That's
what I'm telling you.
That's the hill. Even D.A. listen to this like this nigga crazy.
All right, let's wrap up this one with who do you think is going to win the MVP this season? We're doing preseason MVP pick.
Luka. I think Luka wants it.
I'm gonna give it to Giannis.
Giannis?
To be honest.
No.
I think Luka needs to because
Yeah, Giannis. If
think
Harden
Luka
was
needs to.
not on the Sixers, Embiid would finally get it.
I don't think he'd be
Because he's ready.
He's
He's
ready.
got
He's
the-
ready. I
he's
don't think
got
he's playing
the
enough games.
formula,
I think
right?
he missed 20 games though still.
I think he needs to
Yeah,
play those
100%.
games, but it's about him getting the touches also. And Harden's taking away.
He'll
from
be
that.
top 3. He'll be top 3 MVP. It'll be hard for him to win.
No, Embiid.
Harden.
I'm saying if Harden wasn't there, it'd be. This is the time. It'd be him.
It's
But-
Luka or Giannis, but I think y'all seen Luka, bro?
He's ready.
And they got rid of
Y'all,
what's
he
his name?
lost
That's the
weight.
guard
He
position.
lost weight. You see him in the summer?
scared. Did they
He
get rid of
scored like
Brunson?
50 points a game. Like, bro, he looking.
Didn't they get rid of Brunson? Isn't
Yeah,
that
they
the
got rid of
Knicks?
Brunson.
That's on your team.
He's their only scorer, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
He's
Luka
already-
now he might have just.
Bro, he's gonna be putting up 35. He's gonna be like 33, 9 and 9.
That's a little filthy. I won't cap
that's-
with you.
it's just, you know how crazy that is to say for a 3rd-year player or like a 4th-year player.
Yeah, that
they're gonna
is
be 33, 9 and 9, and that's probably actually what's gonna average. Like,
Yeah.
that's
what
wild.
niggas thought.
And you know you can't
Bro,
stop it. You
I
can't
thought
stop
Zion
it.
was gonna do that shit because he
I
he
never
was
thought
his
that.
bro, but his
I
average was
never
his
thought.
first year he was doing like
Yeah,
30,
but
like
That was the
10.
best he was ever going
Who
to
do you
be.
think? Who do you think is going? Who's your preseason MVP pick?
If he comes back to that, he could be nasty.
Because
Yeah, he will be
I
nasty.
agree
If
with
he
you.
comes
I
back
do
to
like
that,
he will be nasty, but not the best.
Giannis.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Giannis
going
might take
Doncic.
his
I think
spot.
Doncic is finally going to get that.
Nah,
I think
I'm
he
still
needs
taking
it.
Giannis.
I think Giannis ain't. I don't think Giannis even want. They're gonna limit Giannis's numbers. Minutes.
Yeah,
Again.
it's-
They're gonna do the 32 minutes a game thing again because they're trying to get a chip.
Fuck around.
They're trying to
It
get
could be
a
Curry.
They don't care about his personal because
Fuck
he
around,
doesn't
it
care
could
about
be
his
Curry.
personal
It could be. If Curry
Fuck
did-
around, it could be Curry.
It
If he
could
does
be
it
Curry.
something like that again this year, bro.
If he cooks
it
it all, if he cooks it all,
I switched mine from Giannis to Curry.
You think Curry's going to grab another one? I see, I
A
think he's got-
late career MVP would like cement him as the
Yeah.
greatest point guard in history by far.
Greatest point
Not
guard?
by far.
Greatest point
No,
guard?
a late career MVP
Nah,
would cement
I'm
him.
still
It's so
sticking
like-
with Magic.
it's so
It's
Magic.
over Magic. No,
It's
he's
still
over
Magic.
Magic. He's over Magic.
he's mad. Oh yeah, thank you.
He's over
Andrew,
Magic.
no, I'll give you Magic's finals resume right now and Steph's finals resume, and he eats that nigga up alive.
Guess
and he got
what?
more
Guess
MVPs.
what?
He got everything that Steph got.
Guess
Magic got
what?
more in less time. Do not give me that. I would
Literally,
get
let- bro.
everything he got more of in less time. In like
Yes.
12 years, nigga, 5 chips, 4 finals MVPs, 45-99 in the fucking finals. When Kareem is down, nigga, coming off every year, finals, defensive player of the years, MVPs, 40-20 in the fucking finals, 40-20, 40-20.
And he also won finals at playing center.
No, actually, like I said, if Steph Curry were to get
Come
this MVP, they would be tied to MVP. So,
That's
like
cool.
I'm
But he
saying,
didn't do all that other stuff.
Don't click off that too quick. I saw you going
two
to
scoring leaders, Steph Curry,
That's cool.
zero
Oh,
Magic.
let's talk defense. We got all defense. We're gonna go all defense.
all teams.
Where are we gonna go?
Yeah, but Curry's gonna
Bro,
surpass him
about
in all
all
of these.
NBA, bro.
All
Curry's gonna surpass him
NBA.
in all of
You're
these.
Bro,
tripping.
all NBA first team, he's got double, bro.
How old is
He
Steph
doubled the niggas all NBA first. If Steph Curry played twice as
bro.
long,
You act like he ain't got 5 more seasons left in him, and he's not gonna get
Oh,
all first team every single
He
season.
won't because he's been in the league for over a decade and
Right,
got 4.
bro. And guard is the
Magic
most
got 9 for
competitive
12.
position
Magic
in the NBA.
75%
Bro,
first team all
would
NBA,
you
bro.
admit, Steven, that the
Come
most
on, dog.
competitive position in
I'm
the
still
NBA
taking
is
Magic.
point guard? Like just talent.
You said
pool.
competitive?
Like talent pool.
Yeah, I'd
wise.
agree.
Right?
because you have to be good.
Right, you have to
You
be.
have to be good.
You
can't
say
be-
no.
No
What
team has.
position then?
No
What
real
position
teams
then?
have a bad point guard.
That's
what I'm
not. That's
saying.
not true at all. There
No,
are a
like
lot
no
of teams
good,
that
like
have
no
point guards.
teams that compete. You can compete
Well,
with
right.
The Lakers
Competing
don't have a
teams.
good point guard. What are you talking
They have
about?
LeBron.
And,
on the
okay,
point.
and didn't they miss the playoffs recently?
All right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Watch who you talking about. That's LeBron.
I'm just saying, LeBron.
No, but no, Russell was
And
no,
you know what?
no,
They
no,
didn't
Russell,
have a good point.
Russell
Russell's
Westbrook
trash.
run the, but that's what you're calling someone with 2 MVPs. So that's my point. Like
No,
that's my
that's-
point. Like, yeah, David, you're making the
no,
argument
that's
in of itself, bro. Think what you're
What are you
saying.
saying?
No, you're
What's
saying
the argument?
He said we're saying that
He's saying that the person that you had to say was bad has won 2 MVPs.
at the position. That's
What do you mean?
It's competitive, Steve.
It's the most competitive position.
Steve,
you just said
The Pacers were in a conference championship with George Hill at point guard, bro. What are you talking about? That's a horrible.
Dude, we're saying no. We're not saying that every single
Every
team has
single
a.
team.
We are
No,
saying
Now
it's
we're
a.
not bringing one up, y'all. It's
No,
not
we're addressing your point. We're all addressing it.
But there's a lot of teams I can name
More
that
often-
did not.
Yeah,
survive.
but just like
But
we
the
can do that,
most
we can do that with
competitive
other
position in
positions.
the game
It's
today.
point
I
guard.
don't think it is point guard.
Well, then name
I
the
think
position.
it's the.
Wrong.
I think it's the.
Like,
I think
There's no good shooting guard.
There's no good shooting guard.
Devin Booker's in the conversation for top 8 shooting guard.
No, he's
So
not, bro.
name 3 better shooting guards right now.
Okay, this is my personal opinion. Right now,
You said,
though,
let me
in
go
the
look
league,
up all these points.
I would say.
Because these niggas had him in the
I would say Harden. I would say Clay, and I would say
Harden is not a shooting
yes,
guard.
he is, bro.
He
He's
plays
not a
point. He
guard.
plays point.
He brings the ball.
Doc Rivers literally said you play point guard for us.
Yeah, for his team now, he's a shooting guard.
He's been a point. He led the league in
No,
assists.
Chris
Bradley
Paul was a
Beal-
point guard. He was a
Bradley
shooting guard
Beal
on the
was for 2
Rockets. He was a
years.
shooting guard on the Thunder.
He was a shot cat.
He was a point guard of the Rockets only with Chris Paul. Yes, he led the league in
No,
assists.
no,
He
no,
led the
no.
league in
He
assists.
He
He
led the league in this.
he led
2
the
years.
Yes, with Chris Paul.
Yes, but then how many years did he lead the league in assists when he was a point guard?
2 years.
For 2 years he was off, and 2 years he was on. So he was a
that's what
shooting
I'm
guard for 2
saying.
years. just
Okay,
point
he's
guard
been
for 2
playing
years.
point guard.
How many times?
Yeah,
did he play
okay,
point guard?
regardless.
How many
Say
times did he
say
play
point guard, whatever he led the
I'm
league in
just saying,
assists.
How many
He
times
was-
did he play
Okay,
point guard?
we don't even need to argue
Was
with
he
point
point guard on the
Fine,
Nets?
that's
Y'all
fine.
niggas sound
That's
ignorant.
no.
Like,
That,
literally.
you want to talk about?
I did have
no,
to
no.
be-
Listen,
to play
you want to
Yeah,
talk
but
about?
Bradley was starting for point.
You wanna talk about
That nigga
ignorant?
got injured and then
Hey,
started
go
playing.
look up the years those years, right?
started playing
If you want to talk numbers, you want to talk fast, go look up the years usage rate in the NBA those years. He led them all.
Right. And
So he
that's
had the ball
always
the most
led
in it.
by
So he was essentially the
That
point
might be
guard.
led by point guards. That's just because they have, like you guys just
Yeah,
said.
but
they have
he led the whole league.
But that doesn't
Okay,
mean
here,
that
bro,
the second
bro,
plus
Steven,
doesn't mean that
Steven,
shooting guard
let
is
me-
the most competitive.
Let
I'm
me
telling
just
you.
let me just
Okay,
say.
regardless.
Okay,
This is on point.
the only difference between a point guard and a shooting guard is on ball or off ball.
Yes.
Yeah, but
That's
then there's
it. Then he's an on ball.
He's got the most ball in
yeah,
the
but then
league.
there's a defensive minded oriented or defensive like
But
oriented to
and
be a
they
shooting guard.
well, right, and they
They
will
don't
play
expect
and
a
they
point
will
guard.
play off ball. They will play off ball.
Yeah, but
on
now
offense.
so now you're weighing like what's more competitive.
Yeah, the
Point
most
guard or shooting
competitive
guard?
position
It's
is
still
the
point guard.
on-ball guard.
It's
Let's
still
just say
point
that if
guard.
you don't want to use
It's-
shooting
yeah, it's
or
the
pointing,
on-ball
it's the
guard.
on-ball guard.
All the best players in the league are the on-ball guard. Even
Right.
the bigs are on-ball guards.
So,
Giannis is an on-
Jokic
So
brings the
Devin
ball
Booker,
up,
so
bro.
Devin Booker is an on-bar guard.
No, because Chris Paul controls the ball. That's our point.
Right,
Okay,
right.
that's
So
our
Jalen
point.
Brown is an on-ball guard because they
No,
don't have a
because they
point
split
guard.
it with Jason and Marcus Smart is the one who runs the offense. That's our point. It runs
Okay,
through Marcus
so
Smart. But those
play-
other teams you named, they run through those guys. Giannis, it runs through him. Harden, it runs through
Bradley
him.
Beal is an
No,
on-ball
no,
guard.
he is. Bradley Beal is definitely
Yeah,
off ball.
he's on.
He's
No, Bradley Beal's on.
Because when John Wall was there, John
And he's been his best
Yeah,
season.
but-
has been with John
That's
Wall.
why, but like, you just named one nigga. We can name way more point guards. That's our
I'm
point.
going through the list right now.
Yeah, we just all those.
All right, so you think shooting guards are the most competitive? We think.
I think shooting guard is because if you
Alright,
go
that's
through the
fine.
teams
Fair
that have
enough.
shooting guards and have benches
Fair
of
enough.
great shooting guards, you'll be like, damn, that's fast.
This is the weakest shooting guard. I think this is the weakest shooting guard class.
All right, since
in
you
the
talked about
NBA.
NBA, let's get NFL out of the way. Who's winning the MVP this season? Who's winning the NFL?
I think it's way too early to tell.
I think it's
it's
too
Lamar.
early.
I think it's
Lamar.
Lamar. I think it's Lamar.
I think
I think it's
I think it's Lamar.
I do
I
think
think
it's too
Lamar's
early
gonna
to
have
tell.
another one of those
I
crazy
think Lamar
years.
has a crazy year.
He has to for them to win. He's got
Right.
a contract year coming up. The Ravens shot themselves in the foot because they were like, oh, don't want to pay. Guess what? You really doubted
When you
me.
don't pay your running backs.
And like people who want to doubt Lamar. This is my thing with Lamar. I actually get very. It's weird because it's like we like to crown other people for less accomplishments, and it's like this guy's having to work twice as hard to get the recognition for what he should already have. We're talking about a unanimous MVP who's led the league in passing touchdowns with no all-pro receivers. And all I'm hearing is that he can't throw. And then we come into the year, he's having to fight for the thing where we're doing rankings, and we're seeing quarterbacks. We're putting guys like Justin Herbert. We're getting guys like, as good as Josh Allen is, Josh Allen has not actually accomplished more in this league than Lamar Jackson. So for people but then if you bring up Lamar Jackson as a top NFL quarterback, you get laughed at. It's like he's like, and it's like,
no, it's definitely still some of that little prejudice.
Yeah, the thing is, it leaks over to actual analysis. So people don't. It's not the president.
His play style too is it's exactly how they like. I mean, like how Michael. I mean, it's like how Mike Vick.
But here's the thing though,
and they always had it on his.
But that's based off of. We're basing it. This is where we don't give any accountability to the fucking coach. We're basing off the. Since he's been in the building, they did not win without him. He got into the lineup. They won immediately with him, and he's shown that without receivers, he can still find receivers and have a running game, and then go mostly pass or run dominant game. Mm-hmm. And even now, when he's had everyone injured, he's having to do. Only one team in the NFL has more touchdowns than Lamar. I'm gonna say it again. One team has more touchdowns than so he's so responsive.
I don't know what a touchdown is, especially if it's coming from the red side.
Exactly. So like for me, at that point,
leading our division.
That stat was active as of last week. I feel it was actually the Lions. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, he represents the whole offense. He plays. He's shown that he can win on different levels. He's won at the playoffs. And then you guys have like Kyler. You guys have like Kirk Cousins. You have like Jared Goff. No questions asked. You're up at the market. Guaranteed money. You're highest paid in the league. This guy, but what about your longevity? Oh, what about this? I don't want to hear that when he's missed less games than his counterparts. We want to talk about that. Most of the guys that have been missing games, they've missed more games than him. So you can't give me this injury argument because the nigga's not getting injured. So at this point, and now
he's proved himself.
Yeah,
for sure.
The Ravens fucked up though because they got to franchise tag him next year, but the thing is, it's the average. Your franchise tag is the average pay of the 5 highest in your position. He's gonna get about $48 million, and then next year, they have to franchise him again. Either he can sign, either they give him a deal. If he doesn't win it, they got to franchise him again. You make $60 million the next year, and then after that, full-blown free agent. Imagine right now, Lamar Jackson hitting full-blown free agency. Do you know the money that a team like the Detroit Lions, Miami Dolphins, or Las Vegas Raiders, like Las Vegas Raiders, 2 years from now, you got 2 more years. Derek Carr is on an expiring deal.
Well, Derek Carr is also trash.
That's exactly my point. Like
they would shop him.
They would like the amount
they could get that contract
because the Ravens are trying to play the deal like, oh yeah. But like Lamar's showing, bro, I'm a top 3, top 5 quarterback. Right. I'm not going anywhere. You're gonna have to pay me. So like I
feel like he would like. I mean, he did a huge. He played a huge role in developing the culture that's there.
100%. They did win without him.
So I know there's got to be a part of him that wants to stay.
Oh, he wants to stay. I think he wants to stay, but I think it'd be good for like NFL quarterbacks to hit free agency, dog.
Yeah, no, I think more power to the players would be good in every single way. Because right now it's nothing like any of the other leagues, and they just kind of get told what to do. They're like, all right, yeah, we're franchise. We're gonna like the running backs. They'll just be like, yeah, we're gonna franchise tag you until you're.
Bro, the same niggas that own these teams are the same niggas that own plantations. I've been saying that.
Yeah, NFL's the
NFL, bro.
trade.
Tell me the NFL combine isn't fucked up, bro. Then they got no. It's an investment. That's gonna be a heck of a Caden, listen to this. Caden, listen to this.
What?
It's you get a room full of niggas. Listen, bro. You get a room full of niggas, right?
It's not their fault.
Just listen.
People are just better.
I'm not coming at it from a moral aspect. I'm not saying, bro. I'm just saying break it down. Just let me get to it. Just let you give it from our perspective, all right? Because you already have hundreds of hours of tapes on these niggas. You had all this tape on all these niggas, right? You've been scouting niggas for years. Everyone knows who they are. Then all of a sudden, we put all these niggas in the room, and we don't give a fuck about shit but numbers. We like look at the size of his hands. This nigga, oh look. We go into the genes of their dads. We go, his dad was this, his dad was that. They're measuring every inch of your body, and like, and you want to know how I know? But you want to know how I know you're only looked at as an asset in those moments? Because if your numbers are wrong, despite all of your evidence, all of this, if your numbers are, they're like, oh, this quote, this monkey's got better numbers over here. Like, better monkey's numbers over here. Point. Last year, there was a nigga running around, tears his ACL. Y'all see this video? Yeah. Everybody just walks by him. Like, they take the football, he's out here rolling around, torn ACL, pain, human moment. All the niggas are like, oh man, towards it, get the fuck out of here. No one give a fuck. No give a fuck. Everyone going on.
No, it's definitely a brutal business.
So
We've always known
it's the only league that it's the only league that does that.
Nigga, you're done.
If I introduce that, if I pitch that idea, bro.
Right.
If I came to
Don't cry.
if I came to high school football in Indiana, I'd be like, yo, let's have a combat, and I pitch that idea, niggas will look at me like, what the fuck are you saying, bro?
No, we had stuff like that, didn't we? Like where they
No, they do. Because it's only in football. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are the only sport that has allowed that thing to happen.
That's actually I didn't
No,
know
it's very
that.
accurate.
Yeah.
No, in basketball they
It's because you're interchangeable. Think about it. The way they view you, like
Oh, yeah,
on the
you're
roster,
1 in 70.
non-guaranteed contracts. You don't get health care out of the season, and like the whole point of the
football
sport. Yes, they just got that. They
the
just got
NFLPA had
that.
to really,
They just got that, and you had to play like a certain amount of years to get that. So like,
the NFLPA is
so
essential.
they and essentially. Think about the way the doctors. Your doctor is supposed to treat you in your best interest, right? We have cases and cases and cases of NFL doctors getting niggas hooked on opioids.
And sending them in too early.
Sending them in.
Like
all
Tua,
lying
they
to
sent
them.
him in
You
way
know what
too
I'm
early.
saying? That's what I'm
And
saying.
they apparently fired the third party guy who cleared it.
you are.
That's
That's
why I
what I said.
said
You
it's a
are an
slave
asset
trade,
and
because
you
they
are
do
an
not
animal.
care.
Because as soon as your value comes down. As soon as your value comes down, and I cannot make a product off of you. As soon as you're a net negative on my pocket, I cut you with nothing, and that happens all the time. I can trade you in the middle of the night all the time. Like there's no. That's
I
the
would
only
definitely
sport
concede
they got
that.
no
I would
thing.
definitely concede that to you as long as it's not like a race thing.
No,
too.
it's just no.
It's definitely, yeah, but there's definitely draws.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
it just so happens that black people are way better at
That's why-
fighting
that's
sports.
why
It's like nothing that we can do about that.
But that's what the optics are. No, but that's
we
the optics.
try, bro.
But we're letting we're not.
Trust me, we're in it. We're out there riding.
He said, you don't think
Our
Gardner
parents paid
Minshew
too
wants to
much.
run a 4-3?
Never. I don't. Never. Y'all got McCaffrey?
I know what y'all talking about. You see these
Yeah, no, McCaffrey.
Cooper Cup.
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about. These new white niggas is different. You see these new white niggas, bro? These new white niggas is different, bro. Yeah. These niggas is crazy, bro. Receivers, white receivers run the NFL right now.
But he's better than him now, though.
Cooper Cup is way
Bro,
better
he's
than
way,
Wes Welker.
bro. He cannot run an
Give
angle.
Peyton Manning Cooper Cup
Bro.
and tell me what the fuck he's doing.
Bro,
Tell me the fuck
Tom
he
Brady.
doing.
Hey, but don't shit on Stafford been doing him right.
Ooh.
Stafford been doing him right.
He also does lead the leagues in picks. I don't know.
I
He said,
can't.
I'm
They don't have
He's
the best-
doing-
they
he's
don't have-
doing-
They don't have
he's-
the best line.
Dude, Cooper was getting right with
No
Cooper.
team has a good O-line.
Yes, Cooper was getting right with Jerry.
It's
lie.
because the athletes across the thing with the O-line argument is there really is no good O-line because the dudes across from them are just too fucking athletic
Yes,
and
bro.
strong
It's
to
like-
actually.
I don't think
the
so.
concept of
There's teams
blocking
that have
bro.
good
No,
O-line.
it take also well now. I football guys y'all know
Yes,
more
it's
than me,
good.
but they changed that but they changed the practice.
Colts and the Eagles are both.
I think
like that,
the
bro.
difference is O lines don't get better now until the end of the year because it used to be like you could do full pads, full everything. You were in training camp, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Now, dude, you don't actually have training camp over the summer. You don't have full pads, and then even the first 4 weeks that preseason where it used to be your starters. The starters actually don't play any of the preseason.
Right.
So their first game is
That
that
kinda
first
sucks.
week. And then, unlike everything else where let's say receivers, let's say quarterbacks, it's timing based. You can do that without full pads. You can do that without everybody else. It's like you run this route, boom, you can work on all that timing. Offense is easy. But and even defense, like the defensive line, it's get after the quarterback.
Well,
Like,
bro,
boom,
that's
boom, boom.
the
It's easy.
defense's objective is so much
It's
easier.
easy.
Than
So the offensive
offense's.
line takes time, cohesion,
Well,
reps,
especially young guys.
talking.
Young guys, bro.
Yeah.
Plus, like,
It's complicated,
I think
right? Like, I've
personally,
never
the
played
D-line
one,
has
but
like
it seems
changed over the
complicated.
years.
Yeah, D-line's changed.
Like, it's more geared towards speed now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I think the I
You
think
don't see
there are
those
some-
big chunky boys
I just
like
think
There's a couple, not as much anymore.
They're not that many. Yeah,
Like,
they used
like
to.
a Vince Wilfork. They're not making Vince Wilfork.
Dwight Freeney would
No,
eat in this
they're
era,
not.
bro.
Oh,
Dwight Freeney would eat in this era.
And it's a clever strategy, honestly.
Eat. This nigga would be
You got,
360.
you got big people who can't move on the offensive line.
Here's the
they
problem.
can move. They can move. Don't.
No, the
don't-
problem is they're starting
they
to
just
find-
can't move as quickly. They just. That's the thing. They can move.
You
They just can't move as quickly.
Well, they're starting to find freaks and
Y'all
nature that
is
are like
way
6'4",
less
200.
anomalies.
Here's
and
the
way
problem.
less special.
They're not,
There's some
they're not
freaks in
moving
nature.
quickly
There
with
are
game
some
speed.
real
They're not moving quickly with game
athletic
speed.
freaks.
Like
That's
Brett
what I
Favre.
said. Like Taylor Lewan,
there's-
Zach Conklin. or
There's
Zach
freaks in
Conklin.
nature coming in.
Tyrone Smith when he's healthy.
Right. What's the boy on the Colts when he's healthy?
Oh, Quentin Nelson. Well,
Quentin Nelson,
Quentin
the dog.
Nelson.
I'm just
He
saying.
Those
came
are
off
freaks.
real
I'm
high.
just saying, with
And then
the,
just fizzled. Just
every
I
offensive
think
line
it's
runs a
close.
zone scheme
Yeah.
where you got a double team
Right.
most of the
He
time.
probably
If you
was-
can't handle that in a double
Fizzled,
team,
huh?
what are you doing? You understand what I'm saying?
The problem is though, now you got 6 foot.
Wait, I
You
was
got
gonna say,
niggas
repeat
like
that.
Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack. You got 6'4", 280 pounds, 4'5", 40, 360. All I do is study tape. I don't drink and do coke no more like I did in the
Right.
80s. I actually take. That's what I'm saying. Sports has changed. It's changed. Like that era, that Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, like Ronaldo, like that early 2000s, even Rafa Nadal, Federer, like that era of real professionalism changed the game. So like now, like just and YouTube changed the game. Let's be honest. Like for soccer, I spend damn near on an off day 6, 7, 8 hours a day just consuming soccer, like old film, new film, and I'm just like I love it.
A
So,
lot of
I
knowledge
do. So it's
that
like
comes into
it's just
that,
boom.
too.
Like so, I had every mistake and everything. They've been doing that. That's why these niggas. You see why they doing all this shit, bro. They
Yeah.
are studying from all the niggas. That's how niggas got good. And now you got niggas doing that from they're 12 years old. And then add the fact of nutrition.
Yeah, well,
money.
everyone's bigger and stronger and
Everyone's
faster,
stronger.
so it's like
So
Yeah,
and there's more
100%.
money involved.
a lot of things stacking on top of each other.
Yeah, a
giving-
lot of variables.
So
yeah.
things are gonna get hard. The game's gonna change and evolve.
Yeah, I mean, I think how they're gonna have to do it is more offensive line types, like with the build of like a Tyrone Smith, the left tackle for the Cowboys. Like that's the
Oh,
build
I
that
think
they're
so,
gonna
too.
have to go
I
with.
think they're gonna have to lean
is
up.
like still big guys, but
Leaner.
just you don't have all that package going on.
Yes.
and
You gotta
so-
compete with Aaron Donald.
'Cause you
He's
gotta be
not
able to
big.
get-
Well, Aaron Donald, he's 6 feet. He's 6 feet, bro. I'm 4
No,
inches
I think
taller
he's
than
6'3",
that.
bro.
No, he's 6.
No, bro, he's like
short.
6 feet.
Aaron Donald's
Really
6
short.
foot. He's like
He's
my
like
height.
6'1".
He's a
He's like
tall,
6
he's
foot
a
6'1",
he's a short D
255.
tackle.
Short, but
265.
like stocky as shit.
What is he like? 265.
Yeah.
He's too. Yeah, he is.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
He's
was
6'1",
more,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
6'1",
6'1".
I was like 6'1",
Like,
265.
So with cleats, you
He's
just
very
just
short.
like you
Like,
know
this
what
man
I mean?
got
He's a
that
smaller
top belly
guy.
with the
Low
abs.
man
Yeah, no,
wins
that Aaron Donald.
Let me just say it like this: Albert Hainsworth was like 6'3", 3.
That dude was terrible. Remember when he got
Yeah,
that
bro, he
contract?
was.
He could
He
have
literally
passed
just-
the test.
Yeah,
Vince
he just-
Wilfork was
Do
6'3",
you remember, do
330.
you remember the Albert Hainsworth play? I forget who they were playing, but it was on a Monday Night
Or
Football
Bats-
was it
where
Bats Hainsworth?
he
Just didn't
literally
move?
just laid on the ground, bro. He just laid there. Just
It was so
and,
funny.
the
He got the
the
bag.
commentator, literally, he got the money, the checks cleared, and he was
But
like,
I remember that summer
The list
distinctly
can
because I
go
agree
on
with you
with
the
all
nigga.
the
And they just like he showed up to camp 80 pounds overweight. And like they showed him doing the fitness test and he couldn't do it. And I'm like, fitness test, let me see what this is. I'm a soccer player. I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, nigga gotta make it down and back basically like in a minute, bro. I was like, this nigga, bro.
he was big.
He was
bro.
huge.
But
No,
he
that
was
was
Vince Wilfork.
That's
big.
what I'm saying. Vince
No,
Wilfork
he
was
should.
like 6'3".
Everyone else passed him.
You remember when
No,
he
he
got
should've
that
passed
pick
him.
six? Do you remember when Vince Wilfork got
That's
that
what I'm
pick
saying,
six,
bro. There was a time where there was obscenely large D linemen, and
No,
that's what I'm
100%.
saying.
And they
Oh,
were
that
dominant.
was a different
That was
era.
the run era. That was the run
Warren
era.
Sapp.
But that's
Warren
because
Sapp was massive.
that's because the running backs look like Jerome Bettis.
100%.
Yeah, that was Christian Okoye.
Mike Allscott.
Like, good luck,
was his other back.
No, 100%. 100%.
Brandon Jacobs.
But like now, like
Oh,
imagine
bro. That
imagine
would
Vince
never happen,
Wilfork.
but they'd be like, "Hey, get your ass to outside linebacker."
I swear to God, go play defense right now. You were 6'4",
because he was 6'4",
250.
250
There's no way.
at running back.
There's no way.
He was-
Like people cap about how big Bo Jackson really is.
bro.
Brandon
Brandon
Jacobs
would've
was
made him
actually
look
Bo
little,
Jackson size. Like
Yeah.
when people
No,
make
tall.
Bo
Bo
Jackson, yeah, he ain't even tall.
Like that's no, I'm
I
saying
think
people.
Bo was
No,
what,
when they
6'2"?
talk, but people talk about Bo
Like
Jackson like
5'10"?
he's 6.
5'10"?
No. He's tall.
No, Bo
Bo is 6'1".
6'1".
And I
That's
don't
a
know
tall
his
running
weight.
back though.
That's
I'm
like
gonna
an
say,
average.
he did look.
running
To
back.
be honest, he didn't look that. He looked 6'1" might be a
he's
6'1",
cap.
230.
I'm gonna give him 6 foot. I think he's 6'1" with the
230
cleats.
versus 6'4", 250. Bro, meet me at the line. Like what?
Nigga,
Holy
Brandon
crap.
Jacobs was
Like,
6'4", and
no.
264. Oh my god.
I'm half disgusted. And then it also has the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Remember when ESPN called the New York Giants running back like stable as the term that they use?
Yeah.
Animal term right there. So I think I might see some.
He said the correlation's there.
It took me a minute. I couldn't see it.
He's starting to see it. He's like, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, they called him Earth, Wind, and Fire because it was like one dude who was just massive, one guy who was just your average running back, and then this little fast guy. I think that was by far one of my favorite times in ESPN. That was when Boomer was still going, whoop! You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
This nigga runs in a 4.56. Like he's not slow either. Like, he's getting
No,
putting
100%. He's
down.
putting it through your pads. 100%.
Like you talking about niggas are scared of Derrick Henry. Niggas would not know what to do versus him.
Swear. All right, Tom Brady and Giselle. Whose side are we taking? in
Wait,
this?
before you even bring
I'm
up
taking-
Tom,
I'm
before you
taking
even bring
both.
up Tom Brady and Giselle, who's winning tonight?
Nah, you gotta pick one.
Before you, Colts Broncos.
Colts Broncos.
Nigga, the Colts are winning.
Nigga, ass versus ass. This ass.
Broncos.
Make your bets.
Colts, cause
It's already started, but Broncos.
Colts, cause he gonna
Still
finally,
be good.
he gonna
Yeah,
finally
he's
learn
still
Russell
good.
Wilson is not like that. I can tell you that nigga is booty.
Hey, let's have some state pride.
Booty,
I'm
been
going for the
telling you.
Did he just say Russell Wilson's booty?
I've been telling you he's booty. You know what I feel about him.
saying was
I hear him.
is Matt Ryan.
I don't exactly.
The quarterback-
That shows you how much I think of Russell Wilson.
Okay, he
You're
hasn't.
sick.
I'll concede
You're
that
sick.
he is definitely not fully recovered from his finger injury.
That's what I'm saying.
That's one thing.
Okay.
Because that it's
All right.
definitely fucking with his
All right.
accuracy a little.
Nigga, you know he's got zero. You know he's
Yeah,
got.
it's
You know he's
important you
never
do
received an
plenty of
MVP
medical.
vote.
Who?
What?
Russell Wilson
Yeah,
has
people
zero
always disrespect
MVP
him, bro.
votes. Zero.
No, that's straight disrespect.
Zero.
That's
That's
disrespect.
called
Bro,
that's
he's had
called
some
analysis.
extremely.
That's called analysis. That ain't no coincidence, bro. That ain't a
Hell nah, this
coincidence,
nigga's
bro.
fried, bro.
That is every analyst and voter for the last
No.
decade telling you Russell Wilson
Okay,
is not
he
it.
really did
And then the
get
Seahawks got better and the Broncos look the same.
Okay, Geno Smith is.
He has
on
a
something.
higher
saying
touchdown
what?
percentage
Geno Smith is on something.
and a lower
He's
interception
bro,
rate
he's
than Matt
good.
I don't give a
Ryan.
fuck. I'll tell you what I'm seeing
said
right now.
what?
I don't give a fuck, bro.
You said Matt Ryan. You're getting playing
I'm-
Matt
He had a higher
Ryan,
quarterback
so
rating.
it's cool.
Done.
It's cool.
Done.
I didn't. Did I say it was,
It's in the proof is in the pudding, baby.
nigga?
Matt Ryan did give up a straight
Nigga,
up Super Bowl game.
if we have to Google,
God.
no, but if we have to Google,
Brady.
Russell's
Take
at
it.
least got.
oh, and like
That's what I'm saying. Russell has
Legion of Bloom got one. Russell gave one away.
You're smoking crack, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That nigga was doing his thing in that game.
Yeah, he did.
Lock it.
He
and,
did.
like,
He
what
did,
running
but
back?
you say he didn't get it, but he did. He not carry
Okay,
that
yeah,
team.
that Legion of Boom.
That team, they
was
carried that
literally
team.
changed
They
how
carried the
defenses
team, bro.
were
Let's
playing.
not
Like,
bro.
bro,
You know here's it was Legion of Boom for a reason. It was not Russell Wilson's team.
Bro, when they
It was
moved
Legion
Cam
of
up
Boom's
into the
team.
box, bro. We literally got like 8 to 10 straight years of defenses
Thank
packing
you.
the third, like
Thank
an
you,
extra
yeah.
guy in the box.
Yeah,
to
but
replace
I
the
don't
Legion
think.
of Boom.
I don't.
They were the
think-
top.
I
They're
don't
top
know-
5 defense
Like,
in modern
and now defenses
I
are
don't
going back
think-
to
but you guys
dropping
saying the
that
Legion of
second
Boom.
safety back
You guys
because
don't
they
really
realized
carry the boom, but I don't think the Legion
And
of
the running
Boom-
game, Marshawn Lynch. What do we
I don't think
what do we
Okay,
say?
yeah, that's
What do we say?
decent.
Marshawn Lynch and Legion
Nigga,
Boom.
shut up.
That's
I don't think the
decent.
Legion of Boom is even close to the Broncos defense, and you can fight me on that, but it's not
What?
even
This
facts.
this Broncos
No,
defense?
nigga, the Broncos defense that shut Cam Newton
Okay.
out.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
that-
defense
that's
is one of
fine.
the top 5 in.
But
of all time.
That's
what
what
does
I'm
that have to
saying.
do with Russell though?
Because y'all over here talking about defense,
You
and
got
like they're
carried.
so fucking.
Okay.
No,
I said you got
nigga,
carried.
because the Ravens defense was like that for Joe Flacco. Nigga.
But
They were
Russell-
not- they were not
you
like
can't
that.
say
Super Bowl
Russell-
defense.
That's my point. Exactly. So Joe Flacco,
Russell
exactly.
basically
Joe Flacco's
did
not like that.
dismantle that Broncos defense when he played in the Super Bowl.
Russell did. I know.
So-
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
There's
But,
some- there's
but
some-
we're saying, I'm just saying, you're talking about
Niggas
teams
wanna
getting
talk
carried.
about
Joe
Russell
Flacco.
Wilson.
Joe Flacco balled out. Joe Flacco got a Super Bowl MVP. Joe Flacco got one ring, kind of like Russell Wilson. And then after the defense kind of faded off, it's kind of being ass. And then after like 6 years, kind of got traded. And then after he got traded, kind of being ass more. I'm just saying.
If
Russell
if
Wilson has the second
Correlations.
highest career
There's a lot
passer
of
rating in
correlation.
NFL history.
Bro,
And
but
zero
now-
MVP votes.
second highest career passer rating.
That tells me that stat is not as skewed.
No, this
from
nigga's
Boston.
never-
If you were the
This
if you
nigga
were
plays soccer, he should stick to soccer.
God,
Because you
I
don't
bring
know
up
nothing about
facts. I
football,
bring up-
nigga.
I
And
bring
the
up
facts
facts.
are the Seahawks, while Russell
Okay.
Wilson's been there, has never had a
He's
top
3
15
points
O-line.
Zero MVP votes. That's
Has
not me.
never had a top
He has
15
zero
O-line.
MVP votes.
He's 3 points down from Aaron Rodgers' all-time passer.
Nigga, you're smoking crack.
That's cool. You just picked passer.
I would
rating.
say Aaron
You
Rodgers.
single
is
pick
one of
passer.
the-
Best quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, I would say Aaron.
Okay,
Rodgers.
but
top
does
seven.
he
has
But
one.
okay.
He's probably top
All right.
seven.
I'll say this
He's
though.
got one-
Okay.
one
Then
MVP.
okay. If he's that good, let's disregard
Doesn't he have
it.
three?
Yeah, that means Russell Wilson should have been damn close, or people.
So
are just
why has
hating on
Russell
him.
Wilson over the last 8 years then not been
People
anywhere
hate him.
near?
I think it's
Why?
it
Because
has to
if
be a
he's
little
if he's
bit
that good,
short.
because
It
if he's
has
that
to be a
because
little
if
bit
he's no, because if you're saying he's that good, and no, listen, if he's that good and he's top two, all those other guys in that list have carried trash teams
No, you're not
carry
wrong
trash
about
teams.
But don't bring
if-
up Joe Flacco because
No,
Joe
that's what I'm
Flacco
saying.
got carried.
I was bringing that as a joke. But like, if you want to bring up QB rating, all right, all those other quarterbacks, I can point out different times of teams they carried a team deep into the playoffs.
No, and I'm
on
sure
the back.
that Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers.
See, like,
he's-
it's literally
That's all
like
I'm
I said,
saying.
it's niggas hating on him. Like, I just looked up Russell Wilson's worst season was in 2016, where he had 21 TDs, 11 interceptions, and averaged 3.6 rushes per attempt. And it's just, they're saying it's pretty odd
his last
because
2 years
it's pretty
were
odd for an
trash.
elite QB as well, because statistically speaking, he was probably better than Aaron Rodgers
I'm
in
not
2019, where Aaron Rodgers made the Pro Bowl. This is what I'm saying. It's about these niggas
but
not
no,
respecting these
no, it's not respect because people want to compare him to top five
Yeah, the better
niggas.
EPA.
He's closer to a medium five or bottom five nigga than a top five nigga. He's one. He's
smoking.
how much did the
He's been a
Broncos
top
pay him?
10 QB since he entered the league.
How much Broncos
outside
pay him?
of
280
2016.
million. 280
top
million?
10, but that's not saying
I
that's
don't
a
think it's
third.
top 10.
Man.
He made
Nigga, but how
280
many out of him being in the league? I could name 5 out of that are going to literally be in the
Bro, I'm
top
a Russell
7
Wilson
of all
fan. He's
time.
on my team right now.
I'm just
But
saying I can name
Is he
5
not
QBs
top 3 paid?
when he entered the league.
Is he not
I
top
think
three
he's top
paid?
3 paid.
Yeah,
If you're
he
top
is.
3 paid, you gotta at least be top 5 talent.
He's number 2. He's number 2 at QBR.
No,
That is not what I'm.
remember
So it's not,
when-
you're telling me he's the number 2 quarterback in the league. You're telling me that right now.
I'd say he's
No.
number 2 at his passing
He's
rating.
like-
He's
he's
number
like-
2.
That's one stat.
He's
There's
like
other
bottom
things.
top 10.
Thank you. Like
Bottom
that
top.
was.
I wouldn't say he's bottom top 10. I can name you
What?
10 teams that are worse than that.
No,
have
no,
worse
no,
quarterbacks
no,
than
no.
him.
I can
He's
name
like 8 or
quarterbacks.
9.
No, I can
Yeah,
name 10
like
I think we
Aaron
can each
I can
name
name
9
10 right now.
quarterbacks.
Let me see. Matt Ryan. I'm just
No,
gonna
no,
name
we're
teams.
saying better. We're saying teams. We're saying name 10 guys better, not worse.
Oh, I could probably name. I might go name 10 better, but I still think he could probably fit in at 10.
No, I
right
don't
now.
care about the teams. A lot of people can fit in different teams.
No, I'm not talking about the teams. I'm just talking about quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I'm
if
saying
you're
I don't
talking
know
about
all the.
quarterbacks,
I
bro,
might not know their names, but Jets quarterback trash.
Zach Wilson.
Not better than Russell.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Zach Wilson out.
no, we're talking about.
Giants,
I
out.
don't care about his comparison. No, you were talking about comparison. Like we're talking. You said Hall of Fame number 2. I'm talking about
Like
compared
the
to those
Eagles.
guys.
The
I know.
Eagles, are they
Because
undefeated?
throw
Are the
Eagles
Eagles
under.
Move on from this
Are the Eagles
pretender
undefeated? Are the
conversation.
Eagles undefeated right now? Still?
I'm talking about overall.
Jalen Hurts is not better than Russell Wilson. You're just not.
Oh
gonna
no,
get
he's
that
not. I don't
across
think
he's
he
got a
is.
great
I don't
team.
think. I don't
He's
think
got a great
so. I
team.
don't think
That's what I'm
so.
saying.
I don't think so.
Like-
I agree with that. That I agree with.
And also,
But I think Jalen might end
like
up
I
better
said,
than
you're not
Russell.
putting in
Jalen might
totality.
end up better than Russell.
Bro,
though.
dude squats
I
600
think
pounds.
Russell
Yeah,
underachieved. If you want to be
yeah.
honest, this is what I'm gonna
You
say.
think Russ, that's what I'm saying. You're not putting in concept of what Russell's
I
had to
am.
deal with.
No,
while
yes,
he
I
was
am,
Seahawks.
because
his
on the-
team, his O line has been below.
That's
20
my
his whole
point.
career.
If you're a top 3 nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga,
You're a top 3 nigga. I don't give a flying fuck. I do not give a fuck.
Football.
No, Diggy is
This
true.
how I know football.
That's true.
Tom Brady's unlike the Patriots.
This is a
Fire.
pointless
Colts
conversation.
O-line's fire.
Because
with
you're
Drake,
arguing
maybe.
he's in the top. You're arguing he's in the top 5, and he's arguing he's in the bottom 10. It's
Yeah.
pointless.
like you said.
Alright.
There's
But
niggas.
never gonna
His
go-
argument
No,
makes
no.
sense.
Russell's definitely not anywhere near the top 5 right
He's
now.
not definitely not anywhere near bottom 10, nigga. There's 32 teams. That means you're saying there's 22 quarterbacks better.
He's stuck right in All right. Tom Brady and Giselle. Tom Brady and Giselle. Which side are we taking?
I'm taking Giselle, bro.
This nigga said I'm taking Giselle.
He said I'm taking Giselle. Why are you taking Giselle?
I'm taking Giselle.
I'm taking Giselle's turn.
We got 2 Giselles. What
He
about
lines up at 21 right now, so all y'all
What about you?
incorrect.
What about you?
I'm taking Tom.
Bottom
I'm
11.
taking Tom.
Bottom 11.
I'm taking
Game
Tom.
first. Game first. I'm with them too.
It's for the love of the game.
I'm with both.
He's like, all right, I can always get another wife. I'm Tom fucking Brady.
I just think if she supports him in his dream, she should support him in his endeavor
has
of being
to.
the greatest football player
here's
ever
the-
all time.
touch
no.
the fucking ball.
No, here's the thing. I agree with this, but I think Tom lied, bro. Tom fucked up. We forget.
No, he
Tom.
definitely
That's the
He
difference.
said
Because she's
girl.
been
He
cool
said baby
about
girl.
it.
I'm
She's
retired
been
right
cool
now.
about it. Realistically, no one's played this long ever, and she ain't say shit. The nigga said, "I'm not time for my
Alright, I'm
family.
done.
I'm done." Bro,
No,
nigga,
that's what he did.
Dude, 2 weeks later, I even know. I'm like, 2 weeks. Like that's
She's
basically.
probably watching ESPN right now,
Yeah.
looking like,
And she didn't
what
tell
the
him.
fuck? And she called
She
me.
didn't tell the
right.
nigga.
Like,
He did not tell the nigga. He did not tell her.
That's pretty bad. I'm not
This
gonna lie.
bad, bro.
You said, Cam, what's up, Jet?
Bro, what's up, Jet? Tom Brady, bro. Giselle called Tom Brady like, what the fuck I'm seeing on ESPN? What is up with this, Tom? He's like, hey, Jet, don't worry about it. What's up with a fucking fat ass Jew with a fat ass like 18 karat of
Leo, toss me a
bro,
roll.
with a fat ass fucking 18 karat Cuban chain, some gold in his mouth. And don't worry about it,
Tom
Jet.
Brady switched up. He crossed
Antonio
over.
Brown.
And
He's also on
and a
TikTok.
fucking Cuban in his mouth. Like, what are we talking
I
about?
don't think he switched up. I think we found out who the real Tom was because he wasn't in New England anymore, and I love it. I love this Tom.
Yeah,
I
kinda
hated
like it.
Tom my whole life.
kinda
I
like
love Tom now. He's
Yeah,
funny.
I-
Bro,
I
I mean,
I love the
he's
fact he
so-
believes in himself. He's a
Bro.
real nigga, bro.
Right,
Like, he's a real
he's
nigga.
like, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. I can. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Exactly.
Literally, he's just
I
saying,
love
why
it for
wouldn't
him.
I? And
He
if
did
he
box,
if
though.
he actually goes to 50,
I think he should.
I think it should just purely be to prove a point.
I don't know if we'll get there, man.
Nothing else.
No,
he
I
already
think-
has the accolades.
I think he can, bro. I think if he wanted to, he can. Cause he,
think
dude,
he could.
he's got 5 years
Old
left
ass
in him. I'm
dads
looking
being
at him.
like-
He
You're gonna
looks,
get a lot of old ass
he
dads
looks
being
like
like,
a
"What's
bad
up?"
guy.
I do gotta
He
admit,
does live fine.
I do
Like,
gotta
he
admit
does-
when he gets hit though, I'm like, oh, is that the last one? No, he's up.
Bro,
Okay, okay.
you think he was, you don't think he's on some super TB12 super serum?
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
he's,
he's like vibranium, bro.
This is
He's
good.
got
This is
vibranium in
governmental
his body,
this
bro.
nigga
He's reversed age. Have you guys look
No,
at
that's-
the
it
picture
is
top?
sketch, it
He's
is
ever
sketch.
getting younger, bro.
but that's what money does to you.
That's
He
what
just,
I'm saying.
he just
But
runs
money
against
also
his
buys you
skin.
vibranium blood. Bro, this nigga Ben is also.
He said vibranium.
Vibranium, bro.
You running to Tommy.
He said he's the albino panther.
Who else you know go to Tampa with a chip, nigga?
First fucking year.
Literally.
Bro.
Well, that was pretty impressive.
Like, no, so
that was
that's what for me. I gave
That's
up.
what the-
Like,
well, that's it, right? Because
It's-
growing up
it's
in Indy,
ingenuous.
growing up in Indy,
I hated him.
we were always big on
Payne.
Peyton Manning, and we were like, Peyton Manning.
I still think Payne's better. I still think Payne's
Oh yeah,
a better
yeah.
quarterback. Like,
if we're not, if
But Tom
he
was
had
better.
the health, the longevity that Tom did. I mean,
and
but
the
that's
team.
part of Tom's
I
like
think
that's
if you have
that's
a
what
good
makes him
coach,
special.
that nigga could
Just
just
that longevity.
crazy.
It's crazy as hell. I
The
mean,
nigga will be ass the whole game until it's time to not be ass.
Legit.
It's like after enough times, like this ain't even luck no more. I'm pretty
Bro, there was a
just
game I was
doing this
watching
shit,
him
bro.
fucking play the Saints. It was at home. Bro, he threw that bitch in the corner of the end zone. I'll never forget that bitch and won that bitch with like 20 seconds left. I was like, bro, this is like I can't doubt that. That's
after
what I
enough
knew.
time, you deflated. He deflated me
Yeah.
so many
Bro,
times.
every time
I'd be
Colts were gonna
convinced.
meet up with the Patriots, I always got real depressed.
Yeah.
No, I was honestly more afraid of the running game because the running game would just eat us up. They would just eat us up.
yeah,
and
they're
our
always-
defense.
they're
Nickel
It
and diamond.
was more the
Yeah.
Patriots. I was afraid of the Patriots. I wasn't afraid of
very
Brady.
fucking in and unders and
See, I
fucking
was
curl
like
routes,
Brady.
5 yards or less. But today
he's just so
y'all,
fucking
we
dirty, bro.
gonna
Like,
wrap
I
it up.
can't.
I respect the shit out of those.
Today, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up with that. We appreciate y'all joining us. Please like, comment, subscribe, and join us next time. See you later.
See it.
Peace.